Alrighty, we're back. Let's just jump right into it. It's more Final Fantasy XIV. Ooh. Alright, see if I can load in without a queue. Nope. That's fine. Okay, so we'll, took care of all of the side quests that I could do up in the North Shrouds, and now I'm working my way through the Central Shroud stuff. And hubba hubba. Ooh. And here we are. Stop it. Also, I don't know that I want this anymore, honestly. I might take that one off. Just put the duty list up to that. There. Yeah. That'll do. Ooh, okay. So, I mean, I guess while I'm here, I might as well grab the MSQ from Mother Mion. To the Bannock. Oh yeah, that's going to Central Shroud anyways, so yeah. Mion wishes to send an adventurer to the instructor at the Bannock. Galanis, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It is a training ground found just outside the city where soldiers of the Order of Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Gelfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself, and find out if there is anything you can do to help. Mind you do not stray far from the path. The Twellswood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Sure it is. I've done that plenty of times. Alright. Let's see here. Do I want any minions out? I was about to go away anyways. Sure, we'll have the VDI out. What the? Don't be naked. What are you doing? I should go this way. Because there is a road just over here that I can take. I need shock. What are you doing chopping trees while naked? What do you think you're doing? Hello, Gelfred. Greetings, Garlana Zebrana. Mion sent word to expect you. My name is Gelfred, and I am responsible for training our order of the Twin Adder recruits. Blah 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 blah. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The Twelvewood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the Seventh Umbral Era 5 years ago. Oh, has it now? Ooh. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new-sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the Twelveswood is ailing, its once rich variety a fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Garlanus Ebrenar. I'll take the bronze piece, thank you. Hey. Can you sit on my shoulder? Nope. Alrighty then. So, Galfred. It is going splendidly. I've reached level 11. And we're just cleaning up as many side quests as possible. Passing muster. Galfred, chief instructor at the Bannock, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for future missions. Ooh. We can get the exact same bow that we already have. Wow. I see you are eager to lend a hand, Garlanus. That is well. But I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that, in the 5 years since the dawn of the Severnthumple era, many of the Twelveswood creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Galfred. Sure. Gear. You can view, equip, and remove gear by either selecting character under character from the main menu or pressing C on your keyboard. To equip an item, first select the desired slot. This will open your armory chest from which you can select the item you wish to equip. I'm sorry? Was that a fat cat that flew away? Anyways. From which you can select the item you wish to equip. Finally, from the subcommand menu, select equip to put on the gear. 8, 8, 1. I still don't have gloves. I need to fix that. Maple Shortbow. Friendship Circlet is also a level 1. Which I only have a level 1. Eee. Unfortunate. Alright, whatever. There's other things that I can do around here, though. Not a material girl. Where the heart is, the lavender beds. If ye break faith, walking the planks. And then also, I gotta look around for those targets that, Leah Aleapo left out for me as an archer. And yes, there will be many weird things, and oh, it's all right. I've actually played all the way through the second expansion of this before. It's been so long, and I used to play on PS4. So I just went for a completely fresh start so I could give myself the different muscle memory. So I know a decent amount of the stuff, but I do appreciate the help. But I might also have a side quest that can give me a helmet that I can just sell later or something. Oh, you know what? Speaking of things I should know and do. Meal. There we go. There we go. What are you? Level 10. Okay. Whoa! Ooh, come on. Enjoy the circle strafes. Because I have the minion out, it really makes it look like the dynamite's going after that. There we go. Alright. Shoot that archery butt. Okay. I also need to kill hornet swarms. Look at that. Come on, give me that straight shot. Well. Oh well. Ooh, some honey. There we go. Just do some hunting log to get some extra experience. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Still getting used to the movement system. Not on controller. I've been stunned. There we go. There. Okay. Whoa. Oop. That's a big version of my little guy right there. Okay. What were we doing? Right, there's targets. I have not joined that fate. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to shoot a butt. Gee, I wonder where the other air butts are. Excellent. Okay. And then with that, I can... Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I can get some gloves from that one. That'll cover that. And then... Yeah, and then I can get the leather eye patch from these. Yeah, I just gotta turn these in, and then I'm good. Which are both... back in Gridania. I could return. But also, there's another hornet swarm right here that I can take care of. Oop. Excellent. Okay. Hey, level 12. Ooh, got bloodletter. Yes. I gotta remind myself what bloodletter does. I know it's just like a high potency or something, but what do we got? Oh yeah, yeah, it's just a 110 potency that goes off instantly, not based on I think not based on the normal attack cycles. Yeah, so it's in between. That was the thing. Okay. It's coming back to me. Just a little bit. But yeah, I originally mained Bard back in the day, and I just love the support DPS, so I wanted to start as it again. But I did also swap to Samurai when Stormblood came out. It'll be a while before I can do that again. And it's also, things have changed, so. Okay. Right, yes. I need to deliver the oil in Old Gridania, and then the, I need to talk to Shansalup, over at the Archers Guild. Ah, yes. Off global cooldown. Thank you. Well, the fledgling adventurer returns, and none the worse for wear by the look of it. Ha! You may be yet of use to this nation. On behalf of Gridania, I thank you. I will take that leather eye patch only because I need it for the MSQ. Alright, and then Brea was in the Conjurer's Guild, I believe. Sure was. Alright. Okay. Take care of these, and then we can do MSQ again. But I will just do side quests anyways. Ah, you're back. Have you procured the scarlet oil as I requested? Sure have. A viscous yet odorless secretion taken from the underbelly of a common ladybug. Gross. Yes, everything appears to be in order. The ceremony may proceed as planned. I am grateful to the elementals for delivering you to us. And us to you. Pray accept this small token of our appreciation. Alright. Get myself some fingerless leather gloves. Ta-da! And then now I can do... boom. And it will swap that out. Fancy. But also just for the time being, get that increased experience gain while I'm doing the side quests and whatever. So then I'll probably just gonna run back to not the Bannock. What's the one over here? Bent Branch. Yeah. The Bent Branch Meadows. It's not too far a run anyways. Ugh. So, I'll probably mispronounce this, but Anhedonia, what do you mean in FF14? if I may be so bold to ask. All right. So we've got, if I talk to Nigeria, they'll take us to the Lavender Beds, which is the residential area, so we'll ignore that for now. Because that's a whole, like, tour of the area and whatever, I think. But Kukuvachi. Ooh. A new wristband. Of which I will take the leather. If I take one at all. Because what do I have right now? Yeah, the one that I have is already plus one strength and dex. So I'll actually just take the bronze piece. Okay. Not a material girl. Ah. Ane. Or Anhi, or Anhi. Nice. I'm a filthy DPS main that has to wait in 3-hour queues. Alright, not a material girl. An Uldan merchant by the name of Kukuvachi seeks an adventurer to make some inquiries on his behalf.
You there, adventurer? Yes, you will suffice. I have a job I need performed, and I'm willing to pay the going rate. A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Bentbranch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. This is a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly. And please, for the love of Nald, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all.
I see. Real upstanding citizen we have here. How's it going, Aethelthrith?
What does Catha covet most? Why would you wish to know some... Wait a minute. That Uldan merchant put you up to this, didn't he? He's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served by convincing Catha of his intent to provide the bird with the proper care and attention.
Okay. Proper care and attention. Got it. I've already touched this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Cancel. What are you... There's someone down this way. Ah. Bernard?
What's this about Miss Catha? You looking to stir up trouble, son? Person, if you think some shiny trinket will move her heart, then you don't know her like I... that is... Miss Catha is only interested in her birds. Listen here, adventurer. If your actions cause her any distress, the wood whalers will come down on you so hard your boots will leak blood. Got that?
Sure, yeah. Very protective of birds. And wants proper care and maintenance for them. What about you, Leodare? Squidgy.
Catha? The only thing Catha wants is for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it.
Birds. Birds. Watch out.
Watch out. There's a two-legged animal running about, and it's a chocobo. I have already forgotten what voice I gave Kukubachi.
Well, do you plan to keep me in suspense? I must have a chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires?
I think that was it.
The stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating, and I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate work.
Quickly draws bow.
To think of the amount of gil I have wasted on this fruitless venture. Cease your mewling. I promised you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now leave me to my misfortune.
Thank you for the bronze piece. Ooh. An Arcanist. Summoner. Summoner Arcanist. Haha. Luculot. Hello. Extending fences. Luculot at Bent Branch Meadows wishes you to procure fence building materials from Diormites. Okay. Then we have earrings or bracelets. Bracelet with critical hit +1, or earring, which I'm wearing a experience gain earring that also has a bunch of stats. So no. Yeah, and we've already been over the bracelet. So another bronze piece it is. I should really sell those. I mean, not that it really matters for me, but I should sell them. Yeah.
Greetings, sir. You have the distinct air of an adventurer. Might I trouble you for some assistance? In recent days, a heartless cat has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fright will come. It is my hope that extending the fencing will help to keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of diamite web? And by stands I mean strands. Haha. They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. You should be able to obtain the web from the Diamites themselves. There are usually a few to be found roaming the lands around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient.
You got it. And I know they're right outside here, so we'll just I wonder if I can pick off some of them while I still have the high ground. I don't think any of them are close enough though. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. 1 strand, haha. Did that in the wrong order, that's fine. I dodged a deadly thrust, haha. I think they're mostly gonna be up over this way. Yeah. I hate having to get that line of sight. All right.
There we go. One more. One more. Whip. Haha! Wasn't so deadly, it only dealt 11 damage. Alright. And back we run. Well, also... Wasn't there another quest somewhere in here? Maybe not. Oh! Not the map. There we go. Yeah. Alright, Luculot. Here's your strands of spider silk. Or dynamite silk, whatever. I mean, yeah, they're not spiders for sure. They're closer to scorpions, if anything.
Ah, you have returned. Tell me, were you able to procure the dynamite web I requested?
Little time has elapsed since this strand was spun, and so the web remains extremely sticky. Ew.
Yes, yes. These will do nicely. These are perfect for binding posts together. Were I still in Ishgard, I would have never entertained the notion of using such a bizarre material in this manner. Oh, did I not mention I was from Ishgard? Aye, well, Gridania is, in actual fact, my second home. My native land was once famous for its chocobo stables. No man in Eorzea could speak of the creatures without his thoughts turning naturally to Ishgard. Sadly, however, that time has passed. I left my homeland to accept employment here at the ranch, instructing others in the methods of the chocobo husbandry. Yet I have found that it is often I who am the recipient of others' instruction, and on a great many matters. Truly, one can never know what life may hold in store. Well, thank you for the bronze piece. Ooh, and 23 earth shards. Okay. So I know there's you. Oh, was it the... Yeah, the Chocobo Keep. It's not a quest, it's just a... You can use a Chocobo Porter here now. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Ah, do not tell me. This is your first visit at this time. I shall update my register with your name, so that you can access this location in the future.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, the leave meat, or the Levin, I don't know how to pronounce what your title is. But yeah, the extra quests that you can do as like dailies or whatever. Woo! Flying Husky. Okay. Where else were there some quests? Yeah, down that way. Okay. Yeah, I might as well just go take care of those now. I'm sure I'll end up having to come back down this way anyhow, but it's fine. A little extra walking never hurt anyone. It probably has. It's a little extra walking probably has hurt someone at some point. But I'll be fine. Finea. At Galvanth Spire. If ye break faith, Finea has work for a meddlesome adventurer. Well, I'll go get Shaggy.
Another gut-stunned adventurer desperate to stick his nose in everyone's business, is it?
Actually, I'm not a he.
Then seek out the groundskeeper of the Tantarok Deepcroft.
You'll find him in a shack just outside the entrance, as the hermit is all too happy to live close to his work. When last I patrolled the area, I could hear him swearing inside his shack from the road. I know not what vexes the man, but I suspect he'll welcome your presence more than I.
I certainly hope so. Which I know that that's that way, but there's also a quest right over here in the dark. At least it'll be bright soon. It's 4 a.m. Eorzean time. Ooh. We have 2 quests. Look at that. Both Bertha and Waltheof. How's it going? Walking the planks. Waltheof, a local at the Mirror Planks, wants you to help deliver goods that have been unloaded at the pier. Sure.
Ah, perfect. You're just in time to help deliver some goods that arrived not moments ago. Allow me to double-check my manifest. Now, listen carefully. Take the suit of plate mail to Daranmert. He's the guard you see right over there. The muntoi beans belong to Kylie, and the smoked crayfish bowls to my friend Bertha here. That's it for this load. A strapping adventurer like you should barely work up a sweat, am I right? The cargo you're looking for hasn't moved since they unloaded it at the end of the pier. Much obliged.
What about you, Bertha? Ooh, favor for the fisherwoman. Hard leather harness. Ooh. What am I gonna get out of this? +4. And that one's +7? Okay. Ignore the helmet. Okay. So I can either get the gloves or the boots from the archer quest, and I can get the hard leather harness from this. Excellent. Bertha, a local at the Mirror Planks, is looking for someone to retrieve her fishing rod from Lilystone.
You seem a capable sort. Would you mind running over to Lilystone and retrieving my favorite fishing rod for me? I was happily dropping a line into the water, you see, when I suddenly noticed some ghostly sphere of fire bearing down upon me from behind. In a blind panic, I twisted around and flung my rod at the apparition before fleeing back here to the planks. I dimly remember the rod passing straight through those unnatural flames and hitting the side of the tent I set up for afternoon naps. It's probably still there, but I can't bring myself to... You'll go in my stead? Oh, thank you.
Yeah. That's no issue. Nope. They're over here. Grab the plate mail. The muntoi beans. And the crayfish balls. Alright. Now we've got... The plate mail goes to you.
Oh, you have something for me?
Sure do. An unembellished suit of steel plate armor delivered to the Mirror Planks.
Oof, what is... my new plate. And what would a wood whaler want with metal armor, you ask? Let's just say that after a number of engagements with Garly and heavy infantry, my mind has been opened to the protection such steel encasements can provide.
That's fair. Alright, Bertha, here's your crayfish balls.
1, 2,
3. Crunch.
No, this won't do at all. I'm sure I heard Waltheof mention the shipment had...
Fishing bait delivered to the mirror planks.
Oh, I thank you very much. It would have been a short afternoon of fishing if this bait hadn't arrived.
I mean, you also still need your fishing rod, but sure. Get out of here. Kylie. They should be here by now. You mean the Montoy beans? Dried Montoy beans delivered to the mirror planks. Are these the Montoy beans? Praise the matron! It's my job to pick up provisions from the pier and deliver them to the settlements in the area, but I couldn't leave without the beans. Now I can finish loading up my cart and be on my way. Thank you for your help. Excellent.
Well done, then. Excellent work, swift and sure. Adventurers are such handy individuals to have around. If we leave cargo piled up on the pier, the next crew has no room to unload their shipment, you see. It can be back-breaking work, but someone has to do it. So why not break yours? Ha 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 ha.
Oh, you have another one? Sure. Thing in a bottle. And it'll get me pants. Alrighty. Wolfioff, a resident of the Mirror Planks, is seeking someone to assist him in his work. Not again.
Can I interest you in another job? This one will ask a little more of your skills, I promise. What I need is for you to swat some of those hornet swarms you see buzzing about the place and collect their husks. About 4 bags worth should be enough. What am I going to do with a pile of dead Vilekin? Well, the sooner you give them to me, the sooner you'll find out.
Sure thing. Alright. 3, 4, 1. 1. 1. I guess I should have used my other 4. That's fine. Do it on this one. 3, 4. 1, 4. 1. Excellent. And a 2. Okay. And just slowly make our way, towards some arbor buzzards as well. There. Get some of that hunting log done too. You spin me right round, baby, right round. All right. Oop. Get out of that. Excellent. Oh. Shiny wolf. Someone's doing some fishing. Or leveling up their archer. Oh yeah. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. I'm so used to right click being cancel in other games. And it just isn't in this one. Well, in some cases it is. Not all of them though. There. Alright. Anyways, a well-worn fishing rod, huh? Oh, and an afternoon nap tent. It reeks of it. Whatever that means. Retrieve the well-worn fishing rod. And away they go. Come on. Ooh. High quality items, huh? Absolutely. You have obtained a high quality item. High quality items can be identified by their icon as well as the special mark that appears after their name. High quality gear will often have better stats than normal quality items, while high quality materials used in synthesis will sometimes yield better results. These features make them more attractive to prospective buyers, resulting in higher selling prices. I'm good. I don't need to fight slugs. High quality items cannot be stacked with normal quality items because they're high quality. Why? Why would you do this to yourself? Well, so much for that bird. Alright. And then I gotta go over by the Tamtara Deepcroft for the other quest, but we can at least turn this one in. Or both of these. Sweet, I'll take 100 experience and 2 gil for doing nothing.
You have the husks? Good, good. Hand them over then.
The carcasses of common hornets. The stingers are still intact. Impressive.
Ah, these are perfect. I hope they didn't sting you too terribly. Now all we do is take some bottles of liquor and squeeze these beauties inside like so. And there we have it, a fresh batch of my special sting brew.
I want nothing to do with you.
The ranchers of Bent Branch Meadows put in an order for a bottle quite some time ago, but gathering those husks is always such a chore. Speaking of chores, would you mind taking this to them as soon as you're able? And the lass you're after goes by the name of Margold. Give her the sting brew, along with my regards. Oh, and, apologize for the delay, would you?
Did you find my fishing rod? Oh, The 12 only know how many fish had been caught with this antique rod. Yes, this is it. Thank Nofaka that you came along. I just can't fish with anything else. The vile canyons such around here pose no threat to me, but those flames, I've never seen the like. I wonder if I will ever build up the courage to fish at Lilystone again. Thank you for the hard leather harness. With Halatali yellow dye. Ooh. Very fitting for the Twin Adder. No. I just want the chest piece, thank you. That is a look. Not one that I would go for, but other people could pull it off. Okay. We remember to stay hydrated. Also remember to push auto run, so you're not just holding W down for no reason. Excuse me? Suppose I should also be doing my damage buff, but whatever. It's fine. And also eat another meal. Would you? I'm trying to eat a cookie. Alright. Well, now you get it. Well. Alright. These dynamites need to stop seeing me. Alright, you. 3, 4, 1, 4, 1. Alright. There we go. Blair! How's it going?
After a bit of work, are you? I have a task what needs doing. Take these Nemea lilies and leave them at the top of each barrel. You've doubtless seen the bones return to life by foul magics shambling around and harassing their surviving comrades. It hurts me soul to see it, adventurer. How can I abide such blasphemy? This is me hope that these lilies soothe their spirits and help them return to the matron's bosom. See me when you've finished.
Sure, I can do that. Without attracting dire mites, hopefully. Ooh. Look at that rogue down there. Alright. Barrow. Nemea lilies. Bouquets such as these are oft used as offerings to the dead. Get offered. Alright. Just slink my way through here. Gee, I wonder what could possibly happen when I come into this area. Oh no! Fireflies! And then... there it is. And a 2. And you're done. Excuse me. No, what do I have to stay in the area or something, or they just keep coming? Are we good?
I don't have anywhere to put them. What's happening? Okay. All right. There you are. Just shoot him at point blank range. That's the way to play an archer. Is that enough? What's happening? No? There it is. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay. I was waiting for like a drop down menu thing that just didn't exist. Alright. What do we got left in our hunting log? It's a lot of East Shroud stuff, right? Oh, there is right here that I gotta take care of. East Shroud, East Shroud, East Shroud, East Shroud, East, South, and East. Okay. But there sure are skeletons right here. There we go. Stupid dynamite making me look bad. There we go. Oop. There we go. And dead magic bones. Oh, did I only need one? Oh. Well, in that case. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah. This person right out here. Yeah, alright, yeah, that hole is one of each of those things. Right. Hey, Blair.
You've done holy work this morn, lad.
Not the lad.
I can I fathom what could drive the dead to rise up and seek to do us harm, but I pray that this helps put an end to it. May the matron watch over ye and keep ye safe.
Sure. We'll take some thigh-high boots. Ba-da-ba. Alright. Now... Oh. It's another side quest over here? How did I miss that before? Well, anyways. Did I not come by this way? Oh yeah. Yeah, I did. Weird. Oh, you just have another one now? That's what it is. Finea, a guard at Galvanth Spire, seeks a willing volunteer to deal with a slug problem. Slimy hollows. I'll be taking those pieces. Those bronze pieces. Ooh. You must be desperate for work desperate for work indeed, if you would speak with me a second time. Either that, or you never learn to leave enough alone. But if you're so bloody eager, then here's another job for you. Head on over to the hedge tree and clear out some nests of saprophagus slugs. Saprophagus? Saprophagus? All you need to do is sprinkle some of the flat ale on the ground where you find the moist depressions. You should soon be up to your armpits in slugs. Don't let any buggers slither away. And make sure you find and clear out all 3 nests. Sure. Oh, it's south. Gotcha. Down this way. Sure is. I gotta change that. That opacity is a little too much. Is that in system or character? Character, UI. Yeah, there it was. Make that like 75. That should be better. Oh, yeah. Much better. Do-do-do. Just another peaceful day, nothing chasing me. Boop-a-doop-a-doo-doo. Ba-da. Moist depression. What a name. Having been left uncovered for a few days, this cheap aleport brew has lost all of its bubbles. Ah. Oh, whoops. Right. Don't move while I'm using. I'm casting this flat ale. Ah! A slug! Ooh, ooh. There we go. Still some more. Oh, it's not around that one tree. Okay, right there. There's another hedge tree. You can tell because of the blue accessories it's got. There we go. And boop. Excellent. Boop them with arrows. Da, 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 da. Splat out. Da, da. Just throwing out soda onto them. A squelching sound reaches your ears. Gross. Viscous secretions. Excellent. And then we sprint. Get there a little bit faster. Okay. I haven't joined anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Finea and Lothair, you want to help out your fellow woodwellers? No? Judging by the looks of you, no slug escaped unharmed. I don't suppose you have the faintest notion what the Tamtara Deepcroft is, do you?
It's the final resting place of those who perished during the calamity. The slugs you so handily dispatched were feeding on the flowers we had laid there in remembrance of the fallen. The monsters multiplied, and food grows scarce. Perhaps there was naught else for them to feed on, but to see those wreaths disturbed thus was more than I could bear. And now I've said too much. Here, take your reward and leave me be. Thanks for the bronze pieces. Oop. Around the circle we go. What happened to the other archer? Whew. There we go. Love is in the air. And I leveled up. Look at that. Everything was worth it. Ooh. Boss fate. Something in the water, huh? Eh, sure, why not? I'm gonna need to do a bunch of fates for achievements anyways. Level sync. Gross. Should have done the raging strikes first. That's fine. Yeah. Don't even have to worry about moving. It's gonna be the only thing that'll attack me, and I can out damage it. Watch the venom. And now we apply. Yep. And then we just keep fishing for my straight shot. There it is. There we go. Excellent. Ta-da! Something in the water. All right. There was something about doing fates for some reason. Aside from just achievements. Can't remember it now. All right. Gotta go deliver
this bottle of gross sting brew to Mogult. Yes, I am Mogult. How might I? You take this potent liquor created through the fermentation of hornet carcasses and be done with this.
The sting brew. At last, I am aware of what must be done to acquire this, and I am most grateful to you. Few folk are willing to run towards a swarm of wrathful hornets. Ordinarily, this liquor is drunk for the unique and not altogether unpleasant stinging sensation it causes in one's tongue. It is, however, also an indispensable tool for repelling insects. We sprinkle it all over the fields where the geisel greens are planted. Geisel. Thanks to you, the crops will be untouched by pests this year. I hope one of our well-fed chocobos can return the favor by serving you as a mount someday.
That's entirely possible. Hard leather kex. What a name. Excellent. And then I'll be taking the gloves when I turn in the witchamadoohickeys. The archer quest. Yeah, while we're here. Sure. We'll talk to Marjoria. Marjoria. Where the heart is. The lavender beds. Marjoria has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Yeah. Wealthy indeed. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not an adventurer? I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do, hence my presumption. If so, I have information which might interest you. A rumor has it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need not even be Gridanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the Twelveswood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth to these rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage? Perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two. You know, should your travels take you to the mirror planks, where the ferry to the lavender bed is, perhaps you'll find a twin adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. Anyways. Yeah, we got the quest now, but I'm not gonna go checking it out at this moment just because I'd have to go the opposite way. Which, I mean, I guess I could just return to, witchamadoohickey, but, that's fine. Speaking of returning to things, I'll just go ahead and finish up this quest right now by equipping that eye patch. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then, eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you pass. Mustard. I think you pass mustard. You would be surprised at how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Garlanus. Thanks.
I will take a bronze piece.
Garlanus, by your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with its sensitive intelligence. I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. See that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing.
Chasing shadows. Gelford needs an adventurer to investigate suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Yeah, sure. Is this the first instanced thing? Maybe? I don't know.
Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelveswood.
Have I?
And you may also be aware that Ixali activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that the increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry, Garlanus. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Lifemen Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution.
Yep, this is the first instance thing, I'm pretty sure. So to that end, let's make sure to return to Gridania, go get whatever else done for the Archers Guild quest, get ourselves a new fancy bow and gloves, I think. Definitely bow. Those people are still there. That person knows how to jump. Alright. Yes. Lea Aleapo.
Well, you made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Let's continue then. I've a mind to give you more practical experience, and we received a request just recently which I think will provide the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in ever-increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honey yard, causing no end of trouble for the locals. We have been tasked with culling the beasts. This request comes from the Stillglade Fane. When the Wood Whalers and the Godsquiver cannot spare the forces to attend to such matters, the Conjurers often turn to us for help. And before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see to this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined. But that's quite enough about Conjurer's troubles. Lucienne taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of her lessons and mine own. Your orders are as follows.
Take a nap, and then head out into the East Shroud, and there put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures, using all of your skills as an archer. Good hunting, Garlanus. Alright. Whoop. Which, if I remember correctly, if we go to the Lancers Guild, we can then take this ferry, I believe for free, out to East. Yeah. Lavender beds for the residential, and then purchase passage to Sweet Bloom Pier. I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. Oh yeah, no, it's free. Okay, good. There we are, the East Shroud. Oh. I remember the old days of having to actually find each, like, little region bit of the map. Wandering back here when I would just easily die. Then returning so that I didn't have to worry about it. Oh. Also, the Sanctum of the 12. Where everyone gets married. Alright. That's not just a flavor thing, that's like, legitimately, that's the place where you get married if you're getting married. Alright. Here we go. Yeah. Excellent. Ooh. Ooh. Right, gotta face you. Okay. Alright, enough of all this spinning around. Hunting log. Poor wild hoglet. Get ready on that movement to the right. Yep. And movement to the left. Excellent. Da, 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 da. Food. There we go.
This is gonna be overkill. Just a touch.
Haha. Quickly, where's another slug before I lose my straight shot? There we go. There. Good old rotations. Six of 8. All right. Couldn't even catch up to me. Alright. Now we just need the buzzards. Ooh. Someone's got a fancy thing going on over there. Okay. Oop, there it is. I didn't realize I still needed a hoglet too. There. Excellent. Lemur is further east. Fairy Fungar also further east. Giant Gnat further east. Raptor Poacher further east. That's in the south. East Shroud Bramble Patch. Oh yeah, yeah. But those are like level 18 or something. What level am I now? 14? I could probably do it. It'll be a tough fight, but I could probably do it. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, 21. Yeah, no, we can't do that one. 21's a little too much. What else? There we go to Central Shroud for the main quest, and I can return to Le Aliapo. Oh, there's actually no side quests out here right now, so yeah. Let's head back. Do hunting log when I actually have a reason to be out here, because there will be plenty of reason to be in East Shroud. Okay. How long have we been going? Hour and a half. Okay.
I'm just about to return to Old Gridania. Excellent. I will join you. Wow. Look at that. We're here. Just 400 more experience, and I'll be level 15, which means I can immediately take on my next... the moment I turn in this quest, I'm going to be able to get the next Archer's quest, which is perfect. That is exactly the way you should have it go. That was a cool looking Vieira all dressed in white. Judging by your smug expression, I'd say you've acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses while covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponents at wing's length, and their attacks will send you flying. The solution is simple. Maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack of disrupting spells with their secretions. As such, you would do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is the key to success in battle, which is why it is absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the Keepers of the Moon conceived of archery, they dwelt not in the city, but the forest. For my people, hunting is a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose this was more of a lesson on hunting than archery. Lucienne knows well my past, so mayhap that was her intent. Hunting, too, is an art. Before I came to Gridania, I never gave it much thought. But the more I think of home, the more I begin to realize... forgive me, I'm not usually given to fits of sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that a hunter must recognize Zir prey. But do not forget a hunter must recognize Zir prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. Alright. That concludes the lesson. Now I suggest you pay Lucienne a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. It is good to see you, Garlanus. I hope you have learned much from Lay.
You, adventurer, is it true? Are you the one who slew the tree slugs and vultures?
Yeah.
How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Makoto were reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her.
Whoa, let's calm down with the racism there, bud.
Did I not warn you that it was folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild, Lucien? Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she drags our noble art back into the darkness. Aye, and this person too. Z is an embarrassment to us all.
That is quite enough, Silver. Your skill with the bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation. Yet there is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Garlanus has matured greatly in the short time Z has been with us. You know this to be true. I suggest you come to terms with Garlanus' presence here. You will be giving you will be giving them their next lesson after all. I don't what is Zir? I don't know. Unless of course you have any objections. Good. As for you, Garlanus, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Silver. Suffice it to say, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. I feel like I'm already ready.
On that, we can agree.
Before you take your leave, there is something I would tell you.
You are as dedicated a student as has ever set foot in these halls. In recognition for your fervor of learning, blah, 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 I hereby grant you permission to join the other guilds. There it is. Naturally, you will need to obtain the express permission of the relevant guildmaster, but I doubt that any will refuse one such as you. In Gridania, you will find guilds representing lancers, conjurers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. You are free to seek membership in any that piques your interest. I ask that you keep but one thing in mind. Although there is merit in exploring new avenues, there is also virtue in pursuing a single discipline with all one's heart. The decision is ultimately yours to make. Whichever path you take, be it that of the bow or no, I shall follow your progress with interest, for in you I see the makings of greatness.
I am mostly interested in the ranged DPS. I might take some casting DPS. And then, of course, all of the Disciples of Land and Disciples of Hand. Can't not do those unless you don't want to. But I am one to want. Alright. And then we were taking the gloves. Yeah. Excellent. Armory unlocked. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Yeah. Hey, there's level 15, so I can immediately take my archer quest. Yeah, I couldn't remember when they unlock yeah, I guess it would be multi-classing. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Class quest rewards. There are some actions which only can be learned by completing specific class quests. Oh, they're bringing it up because the next one is going to have that. For example, the ranged Lancer weapon skill, Piercing Talon, is acquired by completing the Lancer's Guild quest available at level 15. Yep, and unlocking classes. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. It should be noted that, in addition to martial classes, you may also choose to become a Disciple of the Hand, one who synthesizes items from on-hand materials, or a Disciple of the Land, one who harvests resources from the field. Mastering more than one class is the first step to becoming a well-rounded adventurer. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, I'll definitely end up taking Machinist and Dancer. I love that all of them are support DPS in some way. Honestly, the most interesting magical range DPS to me is the Black Mage, just because of their balance between the fire and ice spells to flow their mana pool. And then we'll see going from there. I might take up some melee ones. Like I said before, I did swap to being a samurai main back when Stormblood originally came out. So I might pick up samurai and pugilist, which becomes monk, just because they share equipment outside of weapons. Yeah, then I guess all 3 of the ranged DPS share. It was looking like. Thought I saw on something on my old character. Yeah. And maybe one day I'll take up some tanking and healing, but probably not. Definitely not with randos. Hey, repelling shot. Violators will be shot. Guildmaster Lucien desires that you train under Silver. You get an ash bow, repelling shot, and then not a hunting hat. You get a cotton tabard, some fingerless hard leather gloves, or some hard leather krakows. It's funny, the last thing I upgraded was the gloves, and now that's gonna be the best one to upgrade now. They even have materia slots this early on, huh? Interesting. Alright, yeah. Welcome back, Garlanus. I trust you have been keeping your nose to the grindstone. As I mentioned when we last spoke, you will train under Sylvain's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself of his wealth and of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. Yeah, alright. Let's do this, Sylvain.
Huh. I see it was too much to hope that you would not return. The others believe that you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the Wildwood Ellison.
I am a Wildwood What? What's... Just full on John Travolta from Pulp Fiction. Just the, who? What? Huh? What? Who? What?
The essence of this art, to read one's enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Being that you are not a Wildwood Ellison.
I am, though. What are you...
Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming into action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No.
I literally know all of that.
It is only out of respect for Lucien that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the East Shroud and seek out the targets hidden there. But do not presume this will be as easy as before. That's a perfect spot for that. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery. Yet the trials set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking aim. A feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? Mayhap you are thinking that the Makotas set you a similar task? You are wrong. She asked merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. How, then, will you go about this?
With relative ease. Makes crushing rocks seem such a breeze.
Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed.
But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail.
Easy enough. Okay. So we got Lifemen Stump, residential area, and targets in East Shroud. I mean, I guess I might as well just do the targets in the East Shroud, right? Get that gear before I move on with the main story. It's usually the best idea. To gear up as best as possible. Back to Sweet Bloom Pier I go. Don't forget to hydrate. And stretch. Alright. Do a little stretching while we auto run here. Whoop. Missed the mark a little bit. I'm not joining that. But now we'll be able to do some more hunting log while we're out here. Okay. Gee, I wonder where they are. Okay. So you specifically want me to not get seen by enemies. Well. Easy. Okay. Oh, I even ran past one while I was stretching. There we go. All right. There should be one coming up on the right. I wonder if you actually get some sort of special dialogue. Oh, hey, there's goblins. I forgot that there's goblins over here. I wonder if you get some kind of special dialogue if you remain unnoticed for all of this. I can't imagine that that's a thing. Because it's not like a timed quest or like an instance or something. If it was an instance, then sure. But where it's just go out into the world and find the things. There's no way. Ooh, a lemur. Which is passive. Ooh. Excellent. I really have to go back to Silver now. Alright, well, we'll do some more hunting log at least. So. We got the lemurs, we've got the goblins. The gnats are gonna be just off to my left here. Wow, not a single straight shot off of all that. There we go. Excellent. One more? Seems like I need one more lemur, but also goblins. Poor, poor goblins. Ooh. Throwing bombs out here. Nope, oh, I needed the one. Alright. That works for me. Oh, hey, a lemur. Hey, 5,000 experience for that one. How are we looking? We need a Mandragora, which is in the Honey Yard, which is behind me. Okay. Fairy Funguar, which is coming up. Giant Gnats coming up. Raptor Poacher coming up. Okay. Yeah, here's the 9 Ivies. Oh, I should also go touch that, because I haven't done that yet. Level are you? 16? That's easy. Easy peasy. Alright. Hit it with... We're gonna go 7, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 1. Excellent. Haha! Immediately hit this one with a 2. Big disgusting bugs. Don't waste the straight shot on you. Whoop. Oh, did you not die? There you go. Venom finally took you out. There we go. One more? One more. Battle music. Ooh. Oop. That way. It turned a little bit. There. Level 16. Excellent. Alright. So yeah, the Forest Funguar will be somewhere in this general vicinity. Because there's... What is it? There's... Axe Peaks up here, or whatever variation of their name. There's some more lemurs there. Now, what are you called? Right, Aziz Gorlin. Now the fairy Funguars might be past. Oh yeah, you're all... I don't want to start fights that I don't have to. Are the fairy Funguars back there? That might be it. Although, is that still the 9 Ivies? That might not be. It might be just over here. Okay. And there goes the food bonus. That's just a little spot. Okay. And this is gonna be way too high level for me to be going this way. Yeah, and this is Lark's Call anyways. Just want to remind myself.
Yeah, 40. Yeah. They got rid of my reason to do danger exploration, because the whole map is just opened up now. Way back when, you used to just do exactly what Sylvain was trying to get you to do, of just be wary of their patterns and just sneak through. So yeah, there must be fairy funguar over here or something. There's whatever these are. Boring weevils. Where, oh where are those fairy funguar? You're a little too high a level. Okay. So not that way. It's gonna be over here, maybe? You're the poachers, I know that much. Yeah, raptor poacher. I can probably take you on. Oh yeah, easy peasy. I only need one of you, right? Nope, need multiple. Alright. You. Oh, you're not the one I wanted. You're an archer. What? I don't have Hawk's Eye yet. Alright. You. You're the one I wanted. Whoop. Easy enough. All right. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Oh, hey, there's the fairy funguar. I found them. There. All right. And we'll speed this up. Come on. Oof. I forget how mindless this game is in the early levels, which I mean, that's most games, so saying that specifically about this game isn't really any kind of downplay on it.
There we go. Alright, what else? We're at the Mandragora, back that way, and then just that wild boar, which would be a very risky fight for me right now. How many do I need? 4? Yeah, no. Well, we'll come back for those. Plus, I still need 4 more levels before I can unlock the next tier of the hunting log anyways. Right. Don't want to forget the Aetherite thingamabob for Hawthorne Hut. Come on. There it is. Alright, and the Chocobo Keep. Yep. That one too. Ooh. Nice.
Wait a minute, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Do not tell me this is your first stop at this stop. Stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future.
Alright. Central Shroud for the main quest. Gridania for Silver. Yeah. Let's hire a Chocobo Porter. 15 gil for 2 minutes to Gridania? Sure. Away we go. Dismounting porters. Well mounted, a chocobo icon will appear in your status effects bar. You can end your ride at any time by selecting dismount from the pet hotbar. Be aware, however, that once you have dismounted, the chocobo or falcon will continue on to his destination, leaving you behind. Oh, there was Mandragora here. Whatever. We'll get him the next time we come back. I'm surprised they go through the Central Shroud instead of just bringing you straight to that port. There's the MSQ right over there. And getting to that thing. There. And just like that, 2 minutes later, we're in Gridania. Oop. Didn't even run me in. Couldn't be bothered. Alright. That's good enough. Two hours in now. Okay. What time is it anyways? 5:04. Alright. Oh, I still have that eye patch on. Whoops. Equip everything else. Put that thing on. There. Once again, using a weaker bow for no reason. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of that stuff. Alright, Silver. I've done what you asked.
So you have returned. A passable performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of wildwood tradition, a tradition built upon bones of the many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadows, to hold the enemy at distance, to protect the weak. All of it, everything was... This is a waste of time. You cannot understand. But if you are so intent upon following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you to go to the North Shroud. Ixali scouts have been sighted near the river west of Itat's Spire, and unless you are entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain that this act of aggression is part of a centuries-old conflict. The minions do not matter. It is their leader, Nezul Katlan, the Violator, who must fall. He commands the scouts, and will be well guarded, yet he stands upon hostile ground, with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. Now go drink water.
Alrighty. Doop. Let's see. Yeah, so north, which is Yellow Serpent Gate. And we'll go take care of this, get our repelling shot. Oh, they're AFK. That makes more sense. Alright. Oh, you're way up there, huh? Oh yeah, right at the bridge to Peace Garden. Okay. Or the Peace Garden area. Look at that little fella. Oh. Ooh. I forgot how big the Bane mites were. Oh. There's Fecta. Eh. The World Hunt. Don't touch that one. That'll kill you. Time for an instance. I'm waiting. Waiting to be ambushed. Duty calls. Commence battle for violators will be shot. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. To 19. Well, I'm 16, so this will be fun. I have half an hour. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. I got 12s. What are you? Lost Wing, 12. Where's the, not seeing your leader. Okay. Is that? No, it's just another Lost Wing. Whatever. Oh, you're way over there, aren't you? Makes sense. Just gonna use the lighter stuff for now. Not worry about
utilizing any of my major cooldowns. Whoop. No warrior overpowering here. Oh yeah, you got a big wall of Exali over there. Oop, leveled up. Look at that. Nope. No answer moves. Okay. No, I can still get you though. What? What are you doing? Oh, great. Okay. And then this. Get rid of the ads. Oh, yeah. Especially this healer. Oh, no. Whoops, I was already targeting the boss. Okay. The Violator is a conjurer, huh? Interesting. And down you go. Nazul Catalan the Violator. Oop, and now I'm just here. Okay. And then just report back to Silver. Make it nice and easy. I have no reason to be up here. Currently. Ooh. Someone sure is making music. It's still there. I dealt with the Violator.
Even now, I struggle to credit the Sentry's reports. Yet here you are, and Nezul Catalan the Violator is no more. That a goddamned adventurer should be so... only by the grace of Nemea herself could you have survived. But even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word. Garlanus, should you stay or should you go? I care not. Should I stay or should I go now? You completed the task and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Lucien. She will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. Huh? No, you'll get no more from me. Not with you.
Alright, sure. Whatever. I am given to understand that you single-handedly drove off an Exali scouting party, and that you did so with precision and guile. I mean, I kind of did, but not quite, but sure, whatever. How exactly was that training, Lucien? Garlanus is just an adventurer.
Silver thrust him into the jaws of the enemy and in the hope that he wouldn't come back. And when, against all expectation, he did come back, that stubborn arse still refused to acknowledge his skill. Zero skill. Is that truly your impression? Well, yes. He said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Silver sees Garlanus' skill, of that I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Garlanus. You have applied yourself to Lay and Silver's lessons and demonstrated your command of the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate this accomplishment. Repelling shot is an advanced technique that enables an archer to evade attacks whilst continuing to fire upon his opponent. Used wisely, it can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that, with regular practice, you will learn how best to employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. New bow, new move, and new gloves. No, actually, the cotton tabard. Yeah. Alright. Nah! The move that will get me killed the most. And then now I need to be level 20. Whoop. All right. On with the main story, huh? Yeah, that's fine there for now. Alright. Yeah. To the Blue Badger Gate. And then off to a little instanced thingamawidget. Ah, look at that. A fresh conjurer. Alright. 10 more minutes till I can use return. Ooh, another fresh conjurer. And Jack my flack. Alright. Swing up through here. Past the stompy tree. Alright. And thus, the main story commences. From the magic blade stuck in the Lifemen's stump. Alright. Level 17, I've got 26 potions. And all my cooldowns. Here we go. You're about to enter an instanced battle. Instanced battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. I would rather play this than Call of Duty, to be honest. Duty calls. Commence battle for Chasing Shadows. Level sync is in effect, down to level 9. Okay, good to know. So I think I'm going to be losing both
the whatever the bloodletting arrow and repelling shot. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced down to 9. Special instances. You are about to enter a special instance. These areas are reserved for important battles which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful boss enemies. Instance objectives can be confirmed in the duty list. For the duration of the battle, you will be unable to pass beyond the red line displayed on the field. You will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. Let's proceed. There's something in the air. Something in the sword.
Look, someone's already here.
Hmm?
Oh dear, is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the Twelves Wood, we almost ended up as a tree at dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Papa Limo's fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff than admit that he's wrong.
Dang.
No, not this one. Not even close. Kupo!
Thanks.
You know him, Kuplo Cop?
Hmm.
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
I guess so.
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well, and newly manifested at that. Kuplo Cop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow. And this sort of thing happens.
Oh, hey, a tree ant. Oh, 3.
It seems we have little choice.
Quick, grab the sword. Get this going. Alright. Well, it shouldn't be too bad so long as nothing else shows up. Oh. Just put that back on you.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the other one. Whoop, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. Okay. Let's just get rid of this frenzied elm. We'll be fine. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hey, duty complete. There we go. Defeat the frenzied creatures! Level is no longer synced, which means we're done. Oh, a crystal. Kick. Oh no, it has perfect access directly to my torso.
Hear,
Nope.
feel, think.
Bahama Mamas? And now I float in space.
Crystal bearer.
Seek, seek, lest.
I am Heidelin, all made one.
What?
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. Power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Mmm. That's
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
that's very big aetheryte. Hello, other player characters. Ooh. Blip.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
No.
And what have we here?
Ixali.
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixalan
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Ida? Oh, loud, tactless. Much the same as always.
That's messed up.
Giant crystals? Can't say I've seen any. Are you sure you're feeling better?
I am positive of what I saw.
Understood. Over and out.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Kuplo Cop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Okay.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
What are we reporting? The attack here?
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
Okay. Angry stare.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
Why aren't you taking it then?
You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplo Cop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless... you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
So, that magic blade, huh? Alright, well. Head on back to the Bannock, I suppose. That's about the only thing we can do at this time. Aside from, go kill a single Mandragora. Or try to get... I guess we can easily get to the South Shroud. But just to kill 4 Antelope Doe is a little excessive. There we go. This is not where I thought I was. But we can just hook through this, this dead log tree thing. And that'll get us there. Because I like to take roads when possible. Gelfred. So I found a sword.
Ah, nice. It is good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you had been spotted doing battle with enraged treants. I am relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Life Meant Stump?
Just an ornately decorated sword found thrust into the Life Meant Stump. Here. Looks like a scimitar.
A sword in the stump, and a dead exile. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of exile origin. It is of a kind used exclusively by the Beastmen's rituals. The exile rarely set foot in the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot.
Blah 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 blah.
What's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles? So you've finally been acquainted with Ida and Papalimo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. But both are scholars hailing from a distant land, and have been with us since before the calamity. Their god may appear outlandish, and their exchange is baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the gods Quiver and the Wood Whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come, Carolinus. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Exali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able.
Chasing Shadows. Complete. Galfred has another quest. Eggs over Queasy. Ha! Ha! Gelfrid, chief instructor at the Bannock, wishes you to collect Chigo egg sacs. Sure.
Garlanus, injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chigor population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Monranguin at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now, I have other business to attend to.
Okay. Well, luckily the Chigoe are right over here. In fact, I just ran by some while on my way over. There we go. Oh, and just immediately right back in there. Okay. Or, oh no. Right up over here. Gotcha.
Monranguin.
Hello.
Ah, you must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that.
Well, I have these Chigoe egg sacs. This translucent sack appears to be filled with thousands of tiny pearl-shaped eggs. That is gross.
It seems, however, that you had a little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chigoe, you see, as one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any here who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Huron population in Gardania. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus, we gathered Shigoi eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Yeah, no problem. Ooh. New side quest. Harold. Still a bronze piece. More than a flesh wound. Harold needs an adventurer to supply him with a high potion. I already have one of those. Oh gods, the pain. I caught a scurry of squirrels gnawing on the fences earlier and managed to drive them off, but not before they decided to gnaw on me instead. And now I'm the bloody mess you see before you. To make matters worse, I find myself without so much as a high potion. I know. Foolhardy. I vaguely recall using my last one after some trifling scrape several moons past. The gods alone. The gods alone know why I didn't think to replace it there and then. You wouldn't happen to be carrying a spare flask. If you don't have any on hand, the merchant at the Bannock should have some in her stock. I can't leave my post, so if you could bring me a high potion, I'd be tremendously grateful. Hey, I have one. 7 hells! Did those accursed squirrels leave any part of me untouched? Ah, you're back! I never left. Do you have the high potion for me? I sure do. Have at it. This concoction instantly restores a fair amount of HP. And it's all yours. Thank the gods! I owe you one, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I had no idea squirrels could bite so hard. I thought I had seen everything, but it seems there are still surprises to be found in the Twelveswood. We both would do well to remember that. I will take that bronze piece, thank you. Alright, surveying the damage. A guard at Gilbert's Spire named Monranguin needs you to recover the surveying equipment left behind in a cave by a startled recruit. Elegant bronze piece it is. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the Conferers. And as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the low-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hero Pauline herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone into this so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hero Pauline at Gabinot's Bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. No wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron, watch over you. Yeah, sure. That would be no worries. Gotta keep that adventuring life going, you know? Not like, not like I need it or anything. Okay. Oh yeah, down in the water there, yep. I vaguely remember this. Yeah, there's just some bog garrisons in the way, which should actually not
give me any trouble. Never mind. They are fools. Must be 11 levels above is when they stop trying. Oh, found some surveyor's instruments. Oop. Haha, repelling shot. Which has a 30-second cooldown timer. Now we have some rope. Some more instruments. And the records. If it weren't for the bog gardens, this would be a great place to sit. Just kind of enjoy the little bit of lazy river going on here. Wow, and they already came back. Well, I'll let you live. Alright. That's not too bad. And where are you? Oh, you're on that, the other side of the river there. Yeah. Yeah, that building there. Eald Frith. Alright. Oh yeah, this building. I remember coming in here a couple times. There's Pauline.
Yes, may I assist you with some matter?
I have a sprawling list of numbers which appear to be coordinates of some sort. Wooden boxes containing various tools used by surveyors, including an alidade, a plumb, and a block of marking wax, as well as a thin rope used by surveyors to measure distance. Believe they belong to you?
No, but this is the equipment I left when the soldiers of the Bannock fled at the first sight of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twellswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer.
Thanks for the bronze piece. Oh, hey. Gabino. With a bronze piece for me. Parasite Cleave. Gabino at Gabino's Bower is looking for an adventurer to deal with the parasite funguar infestation. Absolutely.
God damn, you mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations! Suck the life out of my precious trees, will ya? Damn you to the seven! Oh, thank the matron. You look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees. Trees I have tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add. have been infested with parasite fungi. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be naught but dead wood before the week is out. Smear a little of this amber unguent on an infested tree, though, and the horrid creatures will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventure-style vengeance. And did you hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day you... my apologies. The wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am now quite calm. So the funguars, bastards that they are, have attached themselves to 3 trees. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your righteous boot, come back and tell me exactly how it felt.
Easy enough. Pauline? Ooh. A worse bow. Which means 2 elegant bronze pieces for me. A soldier's breakfast. Pauline at Gobineau's Bower needs an adventurer to cull the growing Anole population, as well as gather one of the Skeleton's eggs. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of Anoles on Naked Rock? What? In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked Anole attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt, and also serve as a warning to the Anoles that remain within the territory. But I am afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. We're kidnapping now, huh? Well, unfortunate. A sharply scented liquid entrusted to you by Master Gobineau of Gobineau's Bower. Ah! Get away! Okay. The Amber Unguent. There we go. There it is. Blap. And dead. No, yeah, let's turn that in just because Gobineau might have another quest for us to do.
Well, do take care of my fungi infestation. Yes, at last I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, I'm glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Just look at you in all of your fungus-spattered glory. You have my thanks.
Yeah, you also have mine. You sure do have another quest. Soil Despoilers. Gobineau of Gobineau's Bower fame needs a reliable adventurer to cull the ever-increasing microchew population.
Here's you, Garlanus. After the thrashing you gave those infernal fungi, I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine. Microchews. These vile little beasts draw their sustenance directly from the soil.
Ordinarily, the forest would be only too happy to provide, but these days there are just too bloody many of them. So many, in fact, that they're leeching.
What happened?
And they're leaching every last nutrient from the ground. You'd think this soil was put here just to...
It's just Stitch now.
was put here just for you to...
Or, Gollum. Smeagol.
You think this soil was put here just for you and your micro meat? I should go over there and well, I'm not really sure what it is I should do, but someone certainly should do something, and soon, before I apologize. The rage, you see, it takes over and there is not I can do but fume and splutter. If you can see your way to exterminating 8 or so of those soil despoilers, you would have my eternal gratitude. Once you've taken care of the microchews, I'd be grateful if you... I'd be grateful if you would report to Ilfrith. You'll find him just outside. I hear the degradation of the soil has been as much a source of consternation to him as it has to me. I'm sure he'd appreciate knowing the problem has been solved.
Yeah. I was like closing my throat so tight to do that voice. It was like I could feel it getting tighter and tighter the more I did that voice. Oh, you and your poison. And pop. Well, unfortunate. Wasted a blood letter. That's fine. They come back quick enough. Oh, right, because I have to be facing you for that to work. Ugh. There we go. And now the anoles. Frost breath, huh? For these raptors with wings instead of arms. We cool? No. Okay. An egg. Don't mind if I do. Just, gonna sneak on in here. And be on my way. Good. There we go. Run! Oh, all right. Can't wait to get to dungeons. So much. So much of this game, and I love it. But also, I can't wait. I can't wait to get to the fun shit. You say you've slain a good number of those microchews? Well, that is a piece of news. That is a welcome piece of news, in fact. I was afraid old Gabino would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pests himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. Yeah, my thanks. Yeah, no problem. Alright. Ah, you have returned. Now might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Sub Kamazon at the Bannock? Ooh. Ooh. Noli eggs are both large and filled with nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. "'Tis the life of an adventurer, to be a pest slayer and a courier." It seems to be about all anyone wants, is get rid of this animal that's annoying me, and can you deliver this loaf of bread to my neighbor? I know they only live 2 houses down, but that's 2 houses down. Alright. Party, travel, logs, duty. What other logs do we... That is the only one we have right now. Okay. Oops. Hello, Subkamazom.
Who goes there? Oh, Galanis, it's you. Another delivery?
It is in fact an Anoli egg. It's melon-sized and is of the violent scalekin known as the Anoli. Still a little warm though, so you know, be careful.
I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Norfolka, that's an Anoli egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you say Hera Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Anolis are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Carolanis.
Thanks for the elegant bronze pieces. Good old level up. Ooh, with quick knock. Excellent. That's going there. Well, that's still an attack at least. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. That's not an attack. That's just get out of there. Okay. I thought that used to do damage. I don't know. Alright. But for now, we're gonna grab this quest from Galford. But...
Galanis, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out?
Spirit hold broken. Ooh. Galfred, chief instructor at the Bannock, would entrust you with the task of investigating Spirit Hold. Is that in the North Shroud?
Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hearer ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry.
Word arrived just moments ago that the healer, and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. A shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an Exali incursion in the West Shroud nary a bell ago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Exals somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed. And so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. Yeah, sure. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now, we are racing against time, so you better make haste.
Sure thing, as soon as I take a nap. Speak with Alistan. Down at Spirit Hold. Right, that's what that is. Whoop. What just happened? Oh, them. But feeling like a break is due. You know? Been at this for 3 hours. Not including the, what was it, 2.5 hours earlier today? So. Yeah. Take a little break here, maybe come back later, we'll see. See where the night takes us. But at least for now, think about some dinner or something. I love that. All right. Hey, can I get a room yet? Welcome, traveler. This is Gridania's Humble Inn, the Roost. I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot provide you a room without Mother Mion's express permission. Hey, Mother Mion, can I just get a room here? Welcome to the Caroline Canopy. Oh, welcome to the Caroline Canopy, a place of respite for adventurers like yourself. As you may imagine, the Twelveswood has scarcely begun to recover from the devastation wrought by the calamity, and Gridania wants for all the help it can get. I hope we can count on yours. Though I will not deny there are those among us who view outsiders with a suspicion. If you play your part, they will come to see that adventurers are the very selves our nation so sorely needs. Thanks, Mother Mion. I guess I'll sleep in the bushes again. I'll just sit down in this chair again. This will be my little spot. Until you can give me a bed. What class are you? Writer of histories. That's very apt. Summoner. Yep. It was one of them. It was either summoner or scholar. Alright. Yeah. Here with Adalhard. And Mother Mion, who's just mad dogging me. Yeah. Just hit level 18. Got Quick Knock. Delivers an attack with a potency of 110 to all enemies in a cone before you, which is nice. So
Oh, wow. I just realized they got rid of the tactician points or whatever. Because I remember way back when spamming quick knock and I could only do like 6 of them, and then I was completely out of actions I could do, and I had to like slow down my attacks. Oh, it has been so long. I'm glad they got rid of that, because that is extremely helpful. And I know they did that with the mana too. They just increased everyone's to 10,000 flat. Oh boy. But yeah, anyways, before I get distracted again. Yeah, we'll take a little break here. So, yeah. Make sure to take it easy. Until next time.